Human relationships are complex. Beneath the surface of smiles, kind words, and friendly gestures, there can lurk emotions that go unspoken: resentment, envy, competition, and even hatred. These hidden sentiments can be subtle, almost imperceptible, yet they affect us deeply, triggering unease or discomfort. Carl Jung, the Swiss psychiatrist and founder of analytical psychology, proposed that we all carry a hidden shadow, a part of the unconscious that consists of repressed weaknesses, shortcomings, and instincts. This shadow often makes its way into our interactions, particularly through projection onto others. When someone close to you harbors secret negative feelings, the shadow may emerge in unexpected ways. This article explores 8 signs, drawn from Jungian thought and psychological insight, that may indicate someone near you secretly hates or resents you, even if their behavior appears outwardly benign. 1. Contempt disguised as irony. We often excuse sarcasm as humor, but when jokes repeatedly target sensitive areas of your life, the intention may not be innocent. A person who constantly uses irony or sarcastic remarks, especially about things they know matter to you, may be masking contempt. Jung explained that individuals often project their shadow onto others. This means that when someone cannot accept something within themselves, they may attack it in another. If your achievements, personality traits, or insecurities are frequently the subject of jokes, and those jokes leave you feeling belittled or humiliated, it's worth questioning their true motive. Statements like, "Don't be so sensitive," or "It was just a joke," can be used to dismiss legitimate discomfort. The harm here is psychological. The persistent use of irony creates emotional dissonance. While the person maintains a mask of humor, the underlying message is aggressive or demeaning. It erodes your confidence subtly and creates tension in the relationship. 2. Subtle sabotage. Sabotage from someone close is rarely overt. It doesn't usually come in the form of blatant betrayal, but rather as small repeated acts that derail your progress. Maybe they forget to share an important update, give you poor advice, or complicate your efforts just enough to make things harder. While one mistake could be dismissed as forgetfulness, repeated accidents at crucial moments signal something more. These behaviors may stem from envy or inadequacy. Jung observed that individuals who cannot face their own shortcomings often seek to project failure onto others. It makes them feel more in control when they're unable to succeed themselves. This unconscious sabotage can be dangerous because it often masquerades as care or support. A person might say they're helping while actually steering you away from your goals. Over time, this can wear down your motivation and self-belief. 3. Silent competition. In healthy relationships, personal victories are shared and celebrated, but some individuals can't tolerate others' success without feeling the need to one-up them. If someone always has to top your achievements or shift the spotlight onto themselves, they may be engaged in silent competition. This pattern often goes unnoticed because it's not overt hostility. Instead, it's subtle and constant. If you mention a promotion, they quickly bring up a bigger raise they received. If you share personal growth, they redirect to their own progress. Jung explained that when individuals feel inferior or insecure, they may project these feelings by belittling others or competing with them. Your success reflects what they haven't achieved, and rather than face that truth, they try to eclipse your accomplishments. This unspoken rivalry can erode relationships. It replaces support with tension and mutual growth with resentment. And the saddest part, it's often rooted in the other person's unresolved inner conflict. 4. Superficial support. Support is not just about showing up in times of crisis. It's also about genuinely celebrating others' success and being present when it matters. A person who secretly resents you will often exhibit superficial support, lukewarm praise, indifference, or conveniently timed absence. They may claim to be too busy to attend an important event, forget to congratulate you, or respond to big news with indifference. Their lack of enthusiasm feels unnatural, even forced. This kind of emotional withdrawal is a form of dissociation. Jung noted that individuals sometimes become emotionally disconnected from others due to unresolved internal struggles. Their inability to feel happy for you doesn't reflect your value, but their own suppressed disappointment or insecurity. True friends and loved ones feel joy in your joy. When that reaction is missing repeatedly, it suggests that something deeper, perhaps unconscious resentment, is at play. 5. Control disguised as caring. Sometimes, controlling behavior is disguised as love or concern. A person might constantly advise you, question your decisions, or criticize your plans, not out of genuine care, but from a need to dominate. If every conversation leaves you feeling uncertain about your choices or abilities, their care may be a form of manipulation. Jung believed that the need to control others often arises from internal chaos. People who cannot face their own emotional instability seek to govern others as a form of escape. Control can be especially dangerous when masked by affection. It makes you feel dependent, unsure of yourself, and hesitant to trust your intuition. Over time, this dynamic breeds self-doubt, limiting your growth and autonomy. 6. Spreading gossip or criticism. When someone resents you but lacks the courage to confront it directly, they may resort to gossip or indirect criticism. Instead of discussing issues openly, they share distorted or negative portrayals of you with others. This kind of behind-the-scenes sabotage is especially toxic because it affects how others perceive you. You might notice changes in others' behavior, coldness, avoidance, or distrust, without understanding why. Jung explained that individuals often project their own faults onto others to preserve their self-image. Those who gossip about you are usually revealing more about their own inner turmoil than about you. Spreading rumors or criticism serves as a defense mechanism. It allows the person to feel superior or justified, even while causing emotional harm to their target. If someone in your circle consistently feeds negativity or shares concerns about you behind your back, beware. It's a red flag of deeper animosity. 7. Lack of joy in your success. One of the clearest indicators of hidden hostility is someone's inability to celebrate your achievements. When a person who claims to care about you responds to your success with a forced smile, a quick change of subject, or dismissive comments, they are likely experiencing suppressed envy. Jung emphasized that the failure to rejoice for others often reflects unresolved inner conflict. Your success becomes a painful reminder of their own unfulfilled dreams or lack of progress. Rather than congratulate you, they might minimize your achievement. It's not a big deal. Or, I've done something similar. Or offer faint praise. This behavior drains the joy from your accomplishments and makes you question your worth. People who love and respect you will lift you up in your moments of triumph. When someone can't, it's often because they're fighting their own shadow. 8. Non-verbal cues of hostility. Perhaps the most revealing sign of secret resentment lies in the body. While words can be chosen, rehearsed, and masked, the body speaks truths the conscious mind tries to suppress. A stiff posture during your success story, a forced laugh, an awkward silence, or averted eyes, these are all signs of emotional dissonance. The body betrays what the mouth conceals. Jung believed that the unconscious and the body are deeply connected. Even when we try to hide our feelings, subtle gestures, tone shifts, and micro-expressions reveal them. If someone's reaction to your good news always feels off, or if their energy feels cold despite kind words, trust your instincts. you may be picking up on subconscious hostility. Learn to listen to the space between words, the pauses, the glances, the tension. These often say more than any conversation. Trust your intuition. Carl Jung's teachings remind us that people are rarely what they seem on the surface. The shadow, the repressed part of the psyche, emerges in behavior, often unconsciously. Those close to you may harbor envy, resentment, or hostility without ever saying a word. But their words, actions, and subtle signals will reveal the truth. Learning to recognize these signs doesn't mean living in paranoia. It means cultivating awareness. It means trusting your instincts when something feels off. It means knowing that not every smile is sincere, and not every kind word is free of hidden motive. Protect your energy. Honor your achievements. And most importantly, surround yourself with those whose support is genuine, whose praise is unforced, and whose presence lifts you higher.